Hey, welcome to the Mobile Suit Garrison. In this video, I'm going to be going over 5 cards from the Gundam Card Game's first 4 starter decks that you're not going to want to miss. Since these cards are only available in the starter decks, you won't be able to get them during your Set 1 pulls this weekend, so if you're interested after this video, make sure to go grab a starter deck and get to playing the game. First up, in green, is the Zaku II from Zeon's Rush Starter Deck 03. This card is a fantastic start to your game at level 2 and only 1 resource cost. That means that going first, you could pair this with something like Overflowing Affection on your second turn, developing your hand and your board in a very resource efficient way. Going second, Zaku II will conserve your EX resource while still providing lots of value for only a single point of cost. What kind of value? Well, with its plus 2 AP bonus whenever you attack, you can knock out your opponent's EX base super quickly, as well as trading favorably into blockers you're going to see at levels 1 and 2. 1/1 blockers like the Demi Trainer will leave your opponent down a card while you get to keep your Zaku, and higher cost options like the Zoart mean that you trade up in resources using your 1 cost. The best part is, 1 copy of Starter Deck 3 will get you a full playset of 4, meaning there's no need to pick up redundant decks if you're looking to get your hands on this card. Of course, it would be a mistake not to also cover some of the weaknesses of these cards, so here's what to watch out for. While a cheap 3 AP is great, it only applies on your attacks. Zaku won't trade well into 2 or more HP early game units if your opponent just chooses not to block despite your threat on their EX base. Losing your Zaku and leaving their blockers alive is going to lose you some of the tempo that it gained you in the first place, so make sure to keep that in mind when building your deck. Moving on to blue cards, my pick is Amoray from Heroic Beginnings, Starter Deck 01. As the pilot of the RX-78-2 Gundam, he has a ton of link options, which are only going to grow over time thanks to his 3 traits: Earth Federation, White Base Team, and New Type. However, don't let that fool you, because his most powerful effect occurs on pair, not link. That means that you'll be able to rest one of your opponent's units with 5 or less HP using Amuro and any other unit in your deck. Flexibility is king in a TCG, and Amoray is Blue's king of flexibility. Just like the previous Zaku II, picking up 1 copy of Starter Deck 01 Heroic Beginnings will net you a full playset of 4 copies of Amuro. And it's also a great deck to play with right out of the box if you still haven't taken a crack at the game. Next up is white, and to no one's surprise, we're going with a great early game focused blocker. The Zoart is the cornerstone of a white deck's early game, providing you with a 3/2 blocker that will keep your shield area safe from even the most threatening units as long as they don't have high maneuver or breach. A unit with 3 AP will trade favorably into higher level options like Blue's Rizel from the upcoming set, and unlike the Command Striker Pack, which is another 2-cost white blocker option, you can deploy as many Zoarts as you have the resources for directly from your hand, while also being playable 1 level earlier. Blockers are a powerful tool for maintaining your board as well as your shields throughout the game, and the Zoart is an efficient option for getting them onto the field. However, keep in mind that Zoart is unable to declare an attack on your opponent directly. That means that it won't be able to help you close out games by destroying shields, no matter how many of them you have on the board. While unfortunately you won't get a full set of 4 from 1 starter, you will get 3 of them in Heroic Beginnings, along with a ton of other fantastic cards. And 3 is enough for you to run in most decks. Last but not least is red, with a 2-card combo of Athrun Zala and the Aegis Gundam MA mode. This Aegis card is one of the earliest ways for you to access Breach, a keyword that lets you deal damage to your opponent's shield area whenever you destroy one of their units with an attack. Pairing it with Athrun as a link partner will let you attack with it immediately, as well as allow you to select an active enemy unit for your attack as long as it's level 5 or lower. Being able to take out something your opponent didn't want to risk resting and hit their shields at the same time can be a huge advantage play at only level 4. Now, since the Aegis MA mode has Breach 3, it won't be able to take out a full-sized base in one go. But it will get rid of the EX base, and at a linked stat line of 4 AP and 6 HP, you're likely to keep your unit for another round as well, forcing your opponent to give up even more cards to prevent your assault on their shield area. You'll get a playset of both of these combo pieces by picking up a single copy of Starter Deck 04 Seed Strike. That's going to be it for this one. I wanted to focus on some of the less flashy cards from Gundam's first 4 starter decks, especially ones that I had been finding success with in my testing so far, So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and let me know what cards you guys have been playing with in the comments. Peace.